It was one of the more surreal moments of my time in South America, coming home on public transport with a bag of baby electric eels. But here they are. They are just a little under 10 centimeters long, and they breathe air, which is why every now and then they'll come up to the surface. And electric eels have isometric growth, which means these babies are just like miniature versions of the adults. And I guess they do look a bit eely, but that undulating fin on the bottom is like a knife blade, and of course that's what they are. They're knife fish, not eels. And what all knife fish have in common is that they navigate with electricity. They have a weak electric organ. So if I put this very high-tech pair of electrodes in the water, it's just a microphone cable. There you go. Those low pulses, that's the eel's navigation system that all knife fish have. And that's coming from their weak electric organ. That zap, that's from the strong organ. And that's what sets them apart from the other knife fish. They have a shock that they use to catch their prey. They also use it for defense, but at this size, they don't really have much. That's much stronger than I expected. How is that even possible? They clearly have a fully fledged defense system as well. The electricity is generated by a series of electrocytes in the eel's body, each one generating 0.1 volts, which isn't very much, but they're connected in series, which means the voltage adds together. And a big eel can have hundreds of thousands of these electrocytes in their body. And the result of that is, if you just touch one part of an electric eel, or even just get close, then you get a certain amount of shock. But if you touch the head and the tail at the same time, you get the full force of all their electrocytes working together. And the eels will use that to their advantage. They'll curl their tail round towards their prey and zap it with the full length of their body. And when they're a bit bigger, if they're threatened by a predator, they'll leap out of the water and press their body against the assailant to give it as big a shock as they can. For these guys are just 3 inches long. A full-grown wild eel can be well over 2 meters long, and they generate 600 volts or more. So what am I doing with a tank of electric eels, you might well ask? Well, these guys are going to live in a bigger tank, and I hope to do some experiments on behaviour and communication with them. So if you have any ideas for experiments, humane experiments, please let me know in the comments below. I also hope to work with some larger eels, and the candiru, which is the fish that swims up your So if you want alerts for those videos, do subscribe. How long is it going to be before I have to be scared of you guys?